Good morning, campers, and welcome to Cook, Serve, Delicious. This is going to be a Workaholic episode. I haven't done this game before on Workaholic because it was a little bit too much like my real job. But that's not the case anymore because I started a new job today. I'm very excited about that, so we're going to go ahead and play this just like my old job, which means we're going to have burgers and fried chicken. And I don't care that these are mostly going to be unhealthy because I used to work fast food and I no longer work fast food and I don't care. Let's see, what else did we serve? Ah, yes, the sausage biscuit, very important one. Where's the coffee? Yes. Okay, so this is basically the menu at the restaurant I used to work in up until 2 months ago. So this is what we're going to go with for our menu today in Cook, Serve, Delicious. So, yeah, sweet. That's what my job was when I started. It was a fast food restaurant, a specific fast food restaurant, which I'm a little bit too nice to actually say. Though you can probably figure it out from the menu I just picked, assuming you're local, because it is a national chain, just not one that has everything that I put on it everywhere around the country. So this is Cook, Serve, Delicious. It's kind of a it's basically QuickTime Events, the game, but it makes it act like a restaurant. I love it. I don't know why. MLOS. 2 coffee, just coffee. 4 coffee. I've rebound some of the keys that make more sense to me. I don't know why, but it's also been a little while since I played this, so I might be hitting incorrect things. We'll see. Pour, creamer, sugar, sugar, sugar. Go. I actually got turned onto this game by NerdCubed. Played it at one point, and I'm like, oh, I've got to try this. And I'm glad I did, because it's addicting, and it runs really well, even on a crap computer. Which, mine's not terribly bad, but it's not great either. Alright, 1, you got upsides, soda, no ice. 2, dump the chicken. Full go. 1, meat patty. 3, meat patty. 4, meat patty. 2, meat patty. 5, meat patty. This is gonna go badly. Meat, bacon, cheese, tomato, go. 3, meat, lettuce, bacon, cheese, tomatoes, pickles, go. 2, meat, bacon, pickles, go. 4, meat, lettuce, onions, Swiss cheese, go. 5, meat, lettuce, bacon, cheese, tomatoes, go. 6 is up, soda, ice, blast. 7 is seed, lots. 1, dump the chicken. 2 is egg, sausage, ham. 3, egg, ham. 1, flush, go. 7, up, throw. 4, up, right. Soda, ice. 5, wrong one. ESBHC. 3, damn it. 2, no, whoops, okay. Messed 2 of those up. So what happened there is I wasn't paying attention. I accidentally, I burned one biscuit and then the other one I pulled out while it was still raw. Which, difference between this and the actual restaurant I worked in is that we didn't have egg, sausage, bacon. We didn't serve the biscuits all day. Also, we cooked the stuff before we put it on the biscuit, which is why this seems backwards to me. Also, I don't feel like this game accurately represents how difficult it is to make goddamn fried chicken. It's brutal. Chicken was the worst thing because you had to bread it, and that took quite some time. And then you had to carefully put it in the grease so you didn't burn yourself, and you had to make sure that the egg, sausage, bacon, cheese had to make sure that the bigger pieces got cooked longer than the small ones. Big pain in the ass, and then people would complain about it no matter what you did. 2, egg and ham. No, the biscuits are actually my favorite thing to make because they were made from scratch. So it was actually rather enjoyable to make those because that was all you did if you wound up as the biscuit maker. Me, Ryan Davis. Says the biscuit maker, you just wind up in the bowl all morning, and you'd come in at like 4 o'clock in the morning, make bacon, cheese, tomatoes, and then you just do biscuits all morning. Roll out the dough, mix it all together, cut the biscuits, and then, assuming you did all that right, then meat, lettuce, bacon, cheese, tomato. Assuming you did it all right, bacon, cheese, 3. 2, dump. 3 is, ESBCH. 4, ES. 5, up throw, sanitize. 1, meat patty, go. 2 is just ham. 3 is ready, 4 is ready, 5 is up. Soda, ice, go. 6 is meat, 1, 2, meat, cheese, Swiss. And 7 is egg, bacon, cheese, ham. 1 is ESBHC. 6 is meat, cheese, Swiss. 3 is bacon, cheese, go. 7 is ready. 1 is ready. 4 is egg. 5 is soda, ice, blast, go. 2 is ready. 3 is ready, sorry. 2 is up. Soda, ice, go. That was apparently the wrong size. 5 is up, throw, go. 6 is ELTC. 7 is meat. 4, no. Sugar, A, go. 2, flush, go. 1, meat, go. 7, meat, cheese, Swiss, go. 4, tea, go. 2, coffee, creamer, sugar, go. 5 is up, soda, ice, go. 1 is meat, bacon, cheese, tomatoes. This is roughly what you would go through in a given day. Soda, ice, blast is, everyone expects their food to take absolute priority over everyone else's. Soda, ice. No one has any patience. It's fast food. I'm never gonna miss that. I'm not gonna miss it at all. I've got my new job is just started that last night or tonight. Last night when you are hearing this. I just got home an hour ago. It's still retail, but it's retail in I'm not the one selling things. I'm still very much in charge of doing customer service related stuff, but I'm not the one who's responsible for getting the customers what they're looking for. So what happens after a certain amount of time is that... What? Oh, right. What happens is that stuff is on your menu too long, then it starts to... Shit. I just hit the wrong button. It starts to decline in popularity. I just accidentally started a new day with the exact same menu. So since stuff is starting to decline in popularity, hopefully that will mean that some of the stuff will not sell as well. Yeah, my buzz is at 4%. I messed that up. Well, hopefully this will mean we can do well. Meat patty go. Because you have to rotate your menu pretty frequently, which is something that actual fast food restaurants do. In fact, the one I worked for had, just a few months back, discontinued their most popular breakfast, like, desserty thing. Salt, sugar, go. I don't like the fries in this. I shouldn't have upgraded them as much as I did. Because there's sea salt and sugar and there's sweet potato fries. And sweet potato fries are disgusting. I don't care who you are. I do not like that. French fries are supposed to taste like potatoes, not sweet potatoes. Meat, tomatoes. VLCS. And also, why is there no ketchup or mustard? Oh, down. Set up, no ice, go. Like, ketchup and mustard, getting that wrong is one of the first things that pisses someone off. You gotta go. Which makes no sense to me, because you can just get it plain and not have to, and just add the ketchup and mustard yourself, because what restaurant doesn't have ketchup and mustard, you know? Meat, tomatoes, pickles, onions. 1, meat, lettuce, bacon, cheese, tomato. 4, no. Meat, cheese, Swiss. Up throw, sanitize. sanitize. 4, BLTC, go. 1, meat, go. 2, meat, go. 3, egg, sausage, ham, go. 4, meat, go. 7, up, soda, ice, go. 1, meat, bacon, cheese, tomato, go. 3, 2, meat, bacon, cheese, onions. 5, meat, go. 4, meat, bacon, cheese, tomatoes, go. 1. Wash the dishes. Sausage, cheese, go. 5, meat, bacon, cheese, go. 3, flush soda. 7, up, soda, ice, blast. 2, soda, ice, go. 6, ooh, barely got that. Up, throw, and chicken. So just like in real life, chicken coming in when you're super busy is the most frustrating thing, because then you have to take someone off of making regular food just to make fried chicken. And you've got no guarantee that anyone's actually going to buy the stuff. Like, the most frustrating thing that would happen, because you can't make it to order because it takes 20 goddamn minutes to cook. So you can't make fried chicken to order. You have to just try and anticipate when people are going to come in and get it. But I don't know if you've ever had fried chicken from a fast food restaurant. If it's older than a certain amount of time, it tastes terrible. So at our particular restaurant, we would keep fried chicken at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Sorry, I realize there are people not in the USA who might see this at some point. 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and you keep it in this baking cabinet. And I forgot. I thought that was fried chicken. I wasn't paying attention. You keep it in the baking cabinet for 2 hours. And once it's more than 2 hours old, you're supposed to throw it out and cook more. And if you don't have time to throw it out, and someone buys it, and they bring it back, you throw it out anyway. And it costs you a ton of money, because they're within their rights to get all their money back. And in the long run, the throwing away chicken cost my restaurant in particular more money than just about anything else we were doing, I believe. So yeah, I'm getting another rush hour here. It's very difficult to talk and play this game at the same time. 2, 3 is sausage, bacon, go. 4 is egg, sausage, bacon, cheese, go. 1 is egg, go. That's my favorite kind of biscuit, just the egg. Minus 4. 1. Bacon and cheese only. It does sound pretty good, actually. Meat, lettuce, onion, Swiss. A holy burger. I need 5. 6. 4. Let's dump that. Full go. 5 is meat, bacon, cheese. 3 is BLT. 6 is going to be just sausage cook. 1 is going to be jumbo tea ice blast. 3 is flush sanitize. 2 is medium tea ice. And 6 is ready. 7 is meat. 1 is meat. This game is weirdly addictive. Even though I used to actually do this for a living, this game is still actually kind of fun. And if, you know, meat, bacon, cheese. I was even playing this when I actually worked at a fast food restaurant. So, lettuce, tomato, pickle, onions. The most important thing with this game is to set the shortcuts to be stuff that makes sense, like PLCS to egg and ham. Like the shortcuts for egg and ham are E and H, respectively. It also really helps if you're good with your keyboard. Being able to type really, really well makes it much easier to just like in your brain say, oh, ham, H, hit H, and go. But you can also play this with a controller, and I imagine that's even more difficult, but then you're probably just learning specific button presses for each different thing that you make, which I suppose works. So still made $644 despite screwing up my menu. So in order to level up my restaurant to the next level, I need to Oh, about to sneeze. Ah. I need to do 11 more days of service, a 22x perfect combo on another day. 3 more safety inspections. And 3 of the Iron Cook challenges, which are kind of a built-in minigame thing. Right, all customers for today will have a very large boost of impatience. That's always useful. Menu rod, yes, I know. My fault, my fault. And weather alert. National Weather Brigade. I like the idea that the weather service is a brigade. I'm just picturing like a bunch of people in hard hats and carrying buckets, predicting severe thunderstorms. Let's check our... Wait, I have $3,000. Let's view and buy foods. Is there anything fun we can grab? I kind of want to get wine. I don't drink anything alcoholic myself, so I've been very reluctant to get beer and wine for my menu, but I don't know. Seems like it could be cool. Or lobster. Lobster would be good. Let's do lobster. That's really tough. So, slow cooker. Oh. That might be bad. Plate spinner, boosters, and track perfection. One mistake makes it automatically a bad order. Interesting. Let's actually try this out before I buy it, because this looks like it could be bad. Alright, so... Lobster. First thing, boil the chilled lobster. Classic light lobster. Control. Classic lobster. Buttery lobster. Classic light. Okay, let's try classic light. Alright, so that's easy enough on the prep thing, so then it's gotta cook, I guess. Whoops. No sauce. Enter. Yes, I messed that up. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's actually wait for that to cook all the way this time. So just trying to think of some other stuff I can talk about the job situation. Okay, so that was that one. Let's try the second recipe. So we want to it wasn't that bad of a job. I mean, it helped. But the frustrating thing is I was a manager at this fast food restaurant. An hourly manager. I was the newest hourly manager, but I was still a manager. And this entry-level job I just got at a completely different restaurant, I'm already making more per hour starting out from the gate than I did as a manager at fast food. That's ridiculous. So what's this one? 1 cup of butter? Oh right, I already made one of those, didn't I? So let's try the other recipe now. That's going to be buttery chilled lobster. Lobster, go. I guess it's probably just going to get extra cups of butter, right? I mean, that's got to be it. Alright, so 1 and 2 cups of butter. Okay, so easy enough. Let's actually add that to our menu. Purchase. Fancy pants stuff. I like having the fancy pants stuff. Back to main. Okay, let's check on equipment, make sure there's nothing I need to add here. The to-go service. I really need to get the to-go service. That's the next big upgrade I need. And none of those matter. So yeah, basically just the carry-out service is all I need. So that's 1,800. That'll be the next thing I buy, I think. So I'm going to do 1 more day of this, but we're going to change our menu first. So let's pull off everything that is difficult. See, the soda is a frustrating one because it's really difficult to do, and it is time-consuming. I like the steak. I like the chicken. I like the fish. Where's the lobster? Oh, I guess it's down here. Yeah, let's do the lobster. Oh, the fish was helping. Fish was definitely helping. So what else can we add that's not going to hurt us? Is that going to hurt us? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's going to be rainy, so let's bring that in. I mean, that's no change. That's menu rot. That's not helpful. Salad. Yes, okay. See, now I'm suddenly worried that this is going to be very, very difficult. I kind of want the baked potato instead of the ice cream. No difference. So let's do the baked potato instead of the fish, because I get the feeling that I'm going to be bad at the fish. So let's do this. This is going to be our last day of this episode of Workaholic, where I do things that people should get paid for in video games. One is chocolate, sprinkles. P is sprinkles, apparently. Don't know why. I guess S is probably something else in that particular. Chocolate, sprinkles. 2 dishes. Man, the dishes came up quick in this one. Alright, so lobster, go. It's really early in the morning. Why are you having lobster? It just seems so ridiculous. 2 is going to be seasoned, juicy, citrus, go. Lobster, no sauce, go. I do like that sometimes it's just like you just throw it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, seasoned. Sometimes with the lobster you can just throw it straight at the person and you don't have to worry about anything. 3 is ranch, cheese, mushrooms, and tomatoes. 2. Part of what I like with the steak and the chicken is that once they're done, you just hit the buttons and they go out, and you don't have to do anything extra with the 3. You have to hit the chicken exactly 6 times with the mallet. Once you get in the rhythm of it, you can do it really fast like that. And then if you hit it 5 times or 7 times, then people get angry. 3 is ready. 4 is... I sometimes have trouble accidentally hitting the wrong numbers when it's this busy, and that's going to be ranch, cheese, baked potatoes. 3 is going to be sour cream, chives, and onions. Is that up? 2, 4, 1. That's going to be 2 and 3. 4, 6, 3, 2, 7. Ranch, beans, and carrots. 2 is seasoned juice, go. 1, up, throw, go. 4, 5, lobster, cook. 6 is 3 and 4, flush, go. 1 is ranch, cheese, go. 5 is still cooking. 3. 2, 5, go. 7, seasoned, spice, what is spice? Spice, go. 2. 1 is seasoned, spice, juice. 6 is seasoned, spice, go. 3 is Thousand Island cheese, BOMG. What am I missing? 4 is seasoned, juicy, citrus. And 7 is ready, 2 is ready, 3, 1 is ready. This is hectic. I love that it's hectic. Right, so I think we're in another rush here somehow already. Whoops. 4, 3, lobster, cook. 2, flush, cook. 6. 2, lobster, cook. I kind of like the lobster. It's nice and chill. And 5, we're going to be no sauce. 1 is seasoned juice, go. Cup of butter. Very important you get in the cup of butter. Thousand Island, cheese, greens, and carrots. We are a fancy restaurant now. Kind of restaurant that my fast food restaurant will never be. Vanilla, and cherry. I'm kind of glad I had the experience of working in a fast food restaurant. I'm told that's something that's going to stay with me for basically my entire life, is that I'm going to remember how horrible that is. Also, I feel like I'm much nicer to fast food service people than I might have been without having butter. That's not butter, that's bacon. Oh good, they wanted bacon. So chives and butter. Why is butter Y? That makes no sense. I don't know if I hit that 6 times around. So seasoned, spicy, 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 juicy, juicy, go. 2, ranch, cheese, bacon, croutons, onions, peppers. Oh, that was 7. Damn it. Alright. Alpine cheese, BLG. Seasoned, spicy, 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 juicy, juicy. And 7. Nothing on it. Damn it, that was 7 again. Ranch, cheese, bacon, croutons, 7. Ranch, cheese, bacon, croutons, and 4. Sour cream, and onions. Ranch, cheese, mushrooms, tomatoes, 7. Up throw. These are 2. Lobster cook, 1. Sour cream, onions. Sour cream and onion, good potato chip flavor apparently. I do not like it myself. 1 lobster boil. And that's 4 is ready, 2 is ready. Lobster. So the exciting thing is that I'm starting this new job at a major retailer that's not food right before Black Friday. So I've got basically 3 days of training, Thanksgiving off, and then going to be thrust right into the middle of it by opening on Black Friday. And to give you an idea of what kind of store it is, there will be a police officer at our butter and chives and onions. Messed that up somehow. Ranch, cheese, mushrooms, tomatoes. 4 lobster boil. So there will be a police officer at our store overnight for Black Friday, just in case the lines get out of hand. So things could get interesting. I guess I might have some interesting stories for you if that pans out weirdly on Friday. So that's going to do it for this episode. This is going to be going up on Tuesday. Wednesday, no episode. I'm just trying to do four videos a week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday and Thursday I will be recording more stuff. There will be more Kerbal coming. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's episode, the kind of bonus thing. That was really fun. Yeah, I guess that's it. If you actually listen to me complaining about stuff for 30 minutes, I do appreciate that. I know this is not the video series that people watch, but I still enjoy making it. And it gives me an excuse to play simulators and stuff like that. So hopefully once I start actually getting paid again, we'll start seeing new games on this channel once more. Very much like to do Farm Simulator if I can. The store I'm working at does have an employee discount, so hopefully I will be replacing my Xbox One before too long. Or maybe getting a PlayStation 4, never know. So who knows? Might see some fun stuff coming in that department. In the meantime, I'm out of things to say. So have a great evening, and thanks for watching.